could wear the mask.
I am your father.
Get over here!
This is the way. Iron Man.
Alright guys, welcome back to the house that Retro built. This is the Retro Toy Closet V2. And we've been trying a lot of new things lately, and I think this is going to be our very first Marvel Legends and coffee. So, Saturday morning, I figured after almost a month of having this one sitting on the shelf, I think it's time to go ahead and release her from her plastic coffin. This happens to be from the Villain wave from Target, which everybody's going crazy over. June 1st. There's Red Skull, Dormammu, some guy in the cape. To this day, I still don't even know who he is. Then you had Arcade, Lady Deathstrike, and there was the AIM Troopers, which we have seen all of them, but fortunately for me, this is the only one I wanted, because it's time to upgrade my Lady Deathstrike from the Toybiz version. So, we have a Build-A-Figure piece here to Xemnu. Don't know who he is. I stopped reading the comic books back in the late 90s. That's when I went off to college. So, a lot of these new characters or what have you, I really don't know. I just know what I liked from the 80s and 90s. Anyhow, yeah, the Super Villain Wave, Lady Deathstrike. You get the torso and upper body of the Build-A-Figure, and then you get Lady Deathstrike, no additional accessories. Not a big deal. Never really expect too much with Marvel Legends. Lady Deathstrike on the side, and on the back, it shows you all the other characters involved. Oh yeah, I forgot Doctor Doom. We did get Doctor Doom. Falling down one of that one. So, yeah. And then what was that one? Marvel's The Hood. I said the dude in the cape. Anyhow, let's go ahead and get her out of this box of death and see how she looks and compares to the older version. Okay, and here we have it, guys. Lady Deathstrike out of the box. Morrico. She looks really good. You know, nice, simple, nice clean paint. Like, that face is amazing. And the reason why I say it's amazing, this is the Toybiz version. This is like only a face a mother could love. Like, ooh. I don't know what they were thinking, but this is like much smoother, much cleaner. More comic accurate on this one, because she always just wore like these, oh man, we'll just say this garment. I forget the actual name of this. She always wore it like that in the comics, so you really didn't see the shirt underneath. Back in the day, they had to be a little bit more PG-minded, so they kind of did it that way. And then they gave her the full robot arms on the older version, which on this one, you just see the circuits and everything that come down to her hand to give her her adamantium claws. And then it's like, you know, the articulation was a little rough on these. Seamless. I really don't need my hand to do all that bending, but we get the articulation in the wrists. Perfect. And then the biggest problem with this one, I actually bought this one this way. They always cracked at that torso right there. So the previous guy had put a little bit of glue right there, so the torso was a little cracked. I don't think we're going to have that problem with this one. Like, she twists, but still nice and tight. Then, of course, we got the upgraded swivels in the hips, your thighs, double jointed knees. 1, 2. Yes, double jointed knees. OG, we still had double jointed knees. But it's just like the, I don't know. I'm kind of like hit or miss. Like, I like this one for the detail that it gave like with the arms and the suit. Was never a fan of the face. This one, it's just a very clean, simple version of Lady Deathstrike. You know, I was like a huge Wolverine fan back in the day, so I always read the Wolverine comic books. So whenever she popped up, I'm actually excited for that Cyber, but I don't want the full pack, so I'm still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with that. And of course, Sabretooth. So welcome to the squad, Lady Deathstrike. This is like a very short review. Like, there's not really much to say about these. We did our little comparisons. And then we got our bath piece right here. This almost looks like a reuse of Wendigo. All right, so as I was saying, I kind of think this is like a reuse of the Wendigo. And here we go. This was the Wendigo Build-A-Figure that came out about 4 or 5 years ago. And they look very similar. Very eerie. The fur right here is shorter on that one, where it's a little bit more draped over onto the shoulders. So honestly, I think I could, if I had more of these arms and all that, I just would get another head. Pop that head right on there. So I'm going to see if this head fits on there. I might build another Wendigo. So I'm not too big or crazy about the character that this one does build. You know? They look almost identical. Other than the sculpting of the hair being longer on this one, hair being short on that one. It's the same bath piece that Hasbro pulled Fastia on us, and all they did was add this. So, hey, look at that. You didn't sell too well, but now you got a reuse right there. So, that's going to conclude this video, guys. As usual, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. We do have a Facebook page, which is more of our retail page. You can follow us there. But follow us here on Instagram. Oh, my Lord. Follow us here on YouTube, so we can put more videos out of cool figure releases. And then stay posted, because we do have a lot of Comic-Cons. We are officially back in Comic-Con season. And we will be attending MegaCon in August for the Florida area. So, as usual, guys, like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next video, and stay retro.